No, we're not eating grass. Come on, come out here and sniff. Come on. Okay, everyone. I wanted to make a quick birthday video. I'm actually going to have 2 of them up, but one will be recorded a little bit later. This one is pretty much just going to be about how special Chasel really is to be turning 4 years old. He's a Great Dane, so obviously everyone knows they have short lifespans. He's also a raw-fed Great Dane as of 2 months ago. I think 2 months ago. So I'm hoping for that factor that he will become a longer life Great Dane. But the reason he is so special to be turning 4 this year is because on January 10th of 2010, Chasel survived 8 hours inside of a burning building. My neighbors, who were not the greatest neighbors, were very dirty people, and I'm just being honest here, I'm not trying to be mean, they were very dirty people, and they never really kept anything clean. Chase, no. I know you're gonna go for that grass. Come on. Anyways, they didn't really keep their apartment clean, and by doing so, they left blankets near heaters, and the next thing I know, I'm hearing ambulances showing up, and I go to get out of the apartment, which is being just down the hall, being engulfed in flames. And when I opened the door, the smoke was already at my waist, you know, up, just black, dark smoke. And I went to run, and this is going to sound so funny and so backwards, but being that I'm a dog behaviorist and I know dogs very well, you would think I would know dog behavior to the point of where I'd know they weren't going to run through a fire, that no dog is going to go through a fire because they just have an instinctual nature that fire is bad and to run away from it. But in the panic, I forgot everything I knew, and I ran out, not even thinking that Chasel would not follow me. He's always, you know, very close to me. He walks off leash with no problem around anything and everything. And it pretty much came down to the fact that I didn't even think to put a leash on him, and I bolted out the door, you know, ducked under the smoke and bolted out. And when I reached the bottom of our stairs, I realized he wasn't with me. And as, of course, I panicked and freaked out and the whole 9 yards, and this guy ran back to his crate, which is the old-fashioned crates of a 4-post, you know, I don't know what you want to call them, 4 thingy. They're not the collapsible ones, the old-fashioned ones. And ran back into it and hid during the fire. Chase, move your head, seriously. And it just went absolutely nuts. The whole roof caught on fire, all the insulation up in the roof in the attic area caught on fire, and it ripped right through. And then the roof caved in on top of him. And I thought my dog was dead. I mean, to be completely honest, I thought he was totally dead. I did have another dog at the time, which unfortunately I had to take back to the shelter because 8 hours later they found this guy alive in his crate, very cold from the water, and you know, giving him oxygen, but he was alive. But the other dog's crate, which was the new fancy collapsible crates, did just that when the roof caved in, completely collapsed. And I've never been a fan of them, so now I'm even more not a fan of them. And but yeah, he survived 8 hours inside of a burning building, roof collapsing in and everything. His lungs were so covered in soot that when they took an x-ray of them, they could see the tiniest little branches, you know, bronchioles and all that fun jazz poking off of him. And then his corneas were slightly burnt. They were not bad, but I had to give him 2 different eye drop medicines. And of course they were creams. They were not like, you know, liquid. They were creams that he had to put in his eyes when he came home. And I mean, he kind of had the look, if you've ever seen a dog that's blind, where their cornea is like cloudy, he almost looked like that. I mean, he seriously had a very funny look. And one of the medicines dilated his eyes. So like after the fire, of course, it had snowed because it was in January, and I had to put a blindfold on him and lead him around because his eyes were dilated, and I didn't want the light getting in there and wrecking his eyes. But if you look at him now, he's the perfection of healthiness. You know, he's just really a happy, happy dog, and very grateful to be alive, and I'm very grateful to have him alive. So everyone wish Chasel a happy birthday, and I'll post the video later of what his birthday gift is. So you say goodbye, Chasel. You're like not even looking at the camera. Say bye. Thank you for watching.